Good morning, welcome back to BT. Chef Ned Bell is riding and cooking his way across Canada to make sure everybody understands the importance of sustainable seafood. Let's first off talk about what we mean by sustainable seafood.
Absolutely. So sustainable seafood, it basically means different things to different people.
Yeah.
It's not that simple to really snapshot it into a term that everybody understands, but it could mean wild, well-managed fisheries.
Okay.
And or land-based closed containment fish farms. So it's about how do we look at aquaculture as a way to feed the potentially 9 billion people that will be in the world by 2050. Because if we look at, they say if we continue to overfish our oceans by 2048, we could be facing a global fisheries collapse.
Because so much of the world's economy and the way we eat is supplied by our oceans.
Yeah, 2 billion people rely on the world's oceans for their daily source of protein. So if you think about that in comparison to 34 million people in Canada, we're surrounded by 3 oceans. There's 7 oceans in the world. An interesting dynamic that we face because we are 90% of the large ocean predators are overfished, and so we haven't done a great job of managing our fisheries, whether it be sport fisheries or commercial fisheries. And so chefs have a unique ability to raise awareness and educate people because we make tasty food and we put it in your belly. You might like us, right? And if you like us, you might listen to our message.
And find out where it comes from. Let's talk a little bit, if we can, about this ride itself. How'd you get in? How big? How hard? Is it worse than you thought?
It's been amazing. We started on Canada Day from St. John's, Newfoundland. We've now been 6,000 kilometers across the country. It's been extraordinary. We're 48 days into the journey, heading back home to Vancouver. It's called Chefs for Oceans.
Yep.
So I'm the crazy guy on the bike, but it's really about my peers. So we're celebrating the local champions here in Winnipeg. Chef Mandel Hitzer at Deer and Almond. He's hosting a great event for us tonight. And we're going to have about 175 people there. We're going to talk about what does sustainable seafood mean to Winnipeg, to Manitoba, to the center of the country, because we don't have oceans around here, but we have lakes and rivers, right?
And it changes where we get our stuff, but our responsibility never changes. Details on breakfasttelevision.ca if you want to hit Deer and Almond 4 to 6 tonight. Actually, the restaurant, by the way.
It's sold out, but hey, maybe next time.
You can stand. You can stand on the
corner. Because Winnipeg
is
such a great supporter.
Let's talk about what I can do when it comes to eating at the restaurant. How do I know what I'm getting on my plate comes from a sustainable location?
Well, it's a great question because, what we say is just ask, is this sustainable? There are a number of programs, one called OceanWise, one called Sea Choice, both Canadian programs. There's a few American ones, Seafood Watch and MSC. So there's a number of NGOs that allow us to ask some questions and know that there's marine biology and scientific research that have gone behind the fishery to let us know as consumers 2/3 of all seafood is purchased at the retail level, and then beyond that it's all consumed in restaurants. So when you go to your fishmonger, when you go to your grocery store, ask, is this sustainable? And these little logos, these NGOs like OceanWise can help answer those questions.
Okay, we'll talk a little bit more about that. We've also got a delicious recipe. You can whip up something that's fresh and delicious, and we'll talk about how actually picking up a can of tuna from Ned can make a big difference. Got that and more coming up on BT.